I thought you'd want to do it for once, Lumi.
Okay.
I've been doing every one. I thought
I thought
we
you
need to
were.
communicate better.
Yeah.
BTS, what's up?
Not a team. Hey guys, welcome back to WPCA's. Some match are happening.
There's a match happening.
Yeah.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right, that's the last time you ever get to do it.
Yeah.
At the same time, this is
I do it so poorly, so I don't have to do it again next time. Right. That's the idea.
That's the perfect idea.
Yeah.
It is WPCA versus Rattlesnake, and WPCA. Well, game one didn't look too good for him, so game two they're going to pull out some kind of unique picks here.
Yeah. OD is. Did they raise their first pick? Or
I
OD or Rattlesnake had the first pick, correct?
actually no. Oh yes, no, sorry, yeah, I'm getting confused. Yeah, yeah. OD
Because
was
there's
first
no
pick.
reason you first pick Razor in the dark,
No, no, no,
really.
no. You don't pick OD after they go Razor.
Yeah, exactly,
I'm getting
so-
confused by this new CM, the new CM changes. But
Right.
yeah,
So OD goes first, and then Razor,
Troll.
Warlord.
Elder Titan. Elder Titan makes sense. The Troll Warlord's probably the most unusual pickup of these first four.
Mm-hmm. And at least this early. But WPC Ace, A team, excuse me, is gonna be probably gonna go for offensive trialing Troll, maybe taking a page out of IG playbook.
I would love to see that. I think it's the kind of strategy you almost need to try and pull against a team like Rattlesnake if you want to catch them by surprise. They need to find a hero that has like an advantageous matchup 1v1 against the Elder Titan, which there's plenty of. You do safe lane Queen of Pain, you do a lone Druid, you do a Darkseer. There's a lot of heroes that can do pretty well against Elder Titan 1v1. So
I'm actually just fairly sad that these newer teams, WPC A and B, aren't actually going outside of the standard. And well, I guess in this game a little bit, right? They're picking heroes that, perhaps isn't seen too often in the Chinese metagame, but
yeah.
Pretty Boy Swag yesterday with the
Deuces,
Deuces, Bristlebacks. I mean,
well, the Bristleback one was more like a joke draft.
but the thing is, what is there to lose, to be honest? Other than a Dota game.
Yeah, let's say this particular game is what's there to lose.
Right, but I don't think you stand a chance of winning. Like last game,
lose some fans. I mean, they could
I
lose
do game fans by picking Deuce. I'll tell you that.
lose their girlfriends. Who knows? Their girlfriends will be like, "What is this?
These guys are 14. You seen the pictures?
One or two of them did look 14 on their team.
There
their
you
team
go.
Picture. So, well, we'll see what WPCA do want to go. What do you get? What kind of? What's your out of the box idea to finish off their lineup here?
Deuce.
5 seconds remaining.
Now, Deuce against OD is really, really bad. But obviously, you're going to be looking at a couple of supports, and obviously, both teams are deciding to not pick supports, and they're banning out a ton of them. I think picking out something like a Naga, well, never mind, it's banned out. Jesus. Rubik for the big steals against Elder Titan and OD is a good way to start, I think.
Okay. Yeah, and just in general, a strong support. But they're going to go Shadow Demon for now. Bring back the Shadow Demon Lena.
Turn to pick.
I miss Shadow Demon Lena.
That's a good lane. That's a good roaming pair.
Yeah. They can dominate lanes. They can just, roam around the map with pretty much with ease. And okay, so Rattlesnake Gaming, they're not going to be too phased by this. They may grab up the Rubik themselves, in fact, if they really want to. They do need some support of their own. And then
10 seconds remaining.
they're probably just looking at a safe lane trial lane here, so they just want some fairly defensive supports,
5
especially if they're
seconds
expecting
remaining.
something like a Shadow Demon, Troll Warlord, Lena offensive trial lane.
Yeah, that offensive
Reserve
trialing is
time.
actually fairly scary. I mean, Shadow Demon +1 is always, or Shadow Demon plus any stun is always scary, but suddenly Earthshaker is going to get picked up as well. So Rattlesnake, this is a very, very good defense to pick up against a possibility of offensive trialing coming out from WPCA. Not only that, the mid-game wombo combo is right there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you want Rubik and Shadow Demon as both your two supports, though.
No, you go SD Lena, SD Lesh.
Yeah. So we're not going to see any
10
Rubik
seconds remaining.
spell. So I mean, you can, but it's just like such a weak support duo. As far
5
as there's not really a
seconds
whole lot of
remaining.
firepower. They're not all that good at sort of controlling the lane early on, but yeah, Shadow Demon Lena or Shadow Demon Leshdrag is strong. They're going to go Nyx Assassin, so not really like a perfect follow-up for a Shadow Demon, but this is more looking towards maybe defensive laning setup from WPCA.
I mean, yeah, this could also be your Nyx Assassin versus Elder Titan 1v1 on the, other side of the map, if that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this could also be your Nyx Assassin versus Elder Titan 1v1 on the, other side of the map, if that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this could also be your Nyx Assassin versus Elder Titan 1v1 on the, other side of the map, if that's what they're going for.
Very true. I'd say actually Elder Time does pretty well against Nyx 1v1. The
Mhm.
mana burn's kind of annoying, but you go for either
You
a
don't
bottle.
need your Astro that much, actually.
Yeah.
In fact, you
10
could get 1 point
seconds
into your
remaining.
natural order if you see that lane matchup and be like, yeah, I'll right click you.
5 seconds remaining.
Rattlesnake Gaming have got the Urshick. They'll want some kind of a range support, be it Jakira, maybe even like the Lena
Reserve
Leshrac
time.
themselves.
I think them having Rubik isn't a. I mean, Rubik and Earthshaker are two of the better defensive supports out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep it light.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Dire
Look at the
team
AOE. Look at the range of this lineup.
This is, yeah, you can't really fight or push into this. This is kind of what you need against a Troll Warlord, because this is a hero that can dominate the laning stage, but Earthshaker, Keeper of the Light, never come nearby to the Troll Warlord, and they just spam him down
10
from afar,
seconds
so...
remaining.
I think if you're WPCA, you go Clockwork here and have a way to
5
jump
seconds
into this
remaining.
lineup, go for quick kills. PL, obviously a very
Rattlesnake's
safe
turn
man.
to ban.
I don't even think that they were taking PL though. I think Gyrocopter perhaps is a more likely choice. Gyrocopter, Call Down, plus Outer Titan, plus Fissure, plus OD, Illuminate. Holy
see
shit.
like a Marana.
10
Rock
seconds
Fissure into arrow.
remaining.
Oh, you mean for the laning stage?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Or
thinking
for
more of
like
the making
Varroa.
team
5
fight.
seconds
Yeah, yeah.
remaining.
Well, I feel like they have their entire team fight covered with their first three
Reserve
picks, so like
time.
your Fissure, your Elder Titan, and your OD. If you want to go for something more single target oriented,
Sure.
even just having like some sort of utility coming out from Marana and just dominating the laning stage, Marana can add a whole lot there. But we'll see what exactly they want to go for. WPCA themselves, what kind of are they looking for? Probably Razor almost guaranteed to be going mid lane Troll for the tri lane.
For WPCA, I want them to see them go
Yeah.
Clock.
Said the clockwork. So.
Yeah. Good against Shaker, good against Keeper, decent against OD and Elder Titan.
Yeah, it does look like it's the best sort of option for them in the pool. Darkseer banned out, who'd be sort of the other okay off-lane hero.
They just need a. Oh, well, never mind.
Rattlesnake
Dire
Gaming on the
team
same page
pick.
as you, Lumi.
Well, what happens next?
I don't know. The Chinese analysts look confused with their little board. They're like, where do we put these things? They're just staring around blankly.
So far, they have the Troll World on the safe lane, which. I don't know. Have they seen IG play?
Well, this is WPCA. They're actually sponsored by Tongfu.
10 seconds
Okay.
remaining.
So Tongfu's the team's main sponsor,
5 seconds
not
remaining.
Adidas. I don't actually think they're called Team Adidas anymore. I don't know if they ever were. I don't know how that.
10
They had
seconds
Adidas
remaining.
jerseys.
Yeah, those all five wearing Adidas jerseys. And
Ooh. Okay.
Rattlesnake's turn
Troll,
to
Slurk, Razor, Battletrans Slurk.
Holy
that sounds
crap.
legit.
That sounds legit. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. You just. What is there to lose aside from a Dota game?
Let's go. Rattlesnake Gaming. They need a response to this, and the gyrocopter you mentioned does okay, especially for the laning stage. They're gonna go Weaver. Still
That's
look
fine.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say go tiny so you could toss your Earthshaker in and make some plays, but probably not the best idea against the Nyx assassin who could spike you.
All right. Well, it is going to be a Slark last pick being played by YJ Luo. The main carry play for this Rattlesnake team going to be on the tri-lane Weaver. It looks like
Mhm.
nothing too out of the ordinary.
Yeah, Rattlesnake's gonna have like the most predictable lanes ever. Earthshaker, Keeper, that kind of stuff. The cool thing about this two support duo is, for example, Earthshaker could just go to mid and stand behind Johnny.
Especially if it's not an offensive tri-lane from WPCA, if it's just like an off-lane Slark, then
Yeah.
I imagine Earthshaker says, okay, I don't need to be here. Keep the light can stay bottom. He can pull. He can spam
10
illuminates, and yeah,
seconds
he sits
remaining.
behind Johnny at mid lane.
And it's you're operating with things like Shadow Demon, Nyx Assassin ganks, but if they really don't find those ganks, then that's
Something else cool you can do is level 1 Ancients with
Prepare
Earthshaker.
for battle.
Redirect the
yeah,
creep
yeah.
wave, kill some Ancients.
that is a possibility as well.
You can do the giant creep wave at top lane where you build up the...
Have they not fixed that yet?
I don't think so.
Ooh, it's gonna be. This is something that we've seen out of. Who did this yesterday? Well, you used all your Stakuchi mana to.
I want to say it was Sylar.
Yeah, something like that. Although you want to pick up 2 GG branch. Apparently that gives you one more Stakuchi? Not sure.
Well, it depends, I guess, if you want the GD branches anyways for the laning stage.
And you generally do,
Yeah,
right?
he does. He's got GD branches on base. So yeah, he's short mana for that last Shikuchi.
Man.
But he's still going to make it back in time. But meanwhile, bottom lane, there's a bit of a standoff going on here. Rattlesnake with 4 of their heroes, eyeing off
30
WPC
seconds to
Team A.
battle.
We'll introduce our 2 teams. Over on the Radiant side, it is Team Rattlesnake. We're going to have Johnny playing the OD, Keeper of the Light being played by Lin, Earthshaker being played by Sag, Icy going to be on the Elderton, actually soloing mid, and Weaver, is he off-laning?
No, there's no way.
Are you sure? OD safe lane, and Elderton, is he Elderton maybe going off-lane?
Why do you safe lane OD? Did they expect Razor to be mid and be like, yeah? I guess they're just out meta.
Trolls mid.
Yeah.
Battle
And
begins.
maybe perhaps we saw this kind of yesterday, and this is the reason why you pick up the 2 GG branches. You can see that Razor or Weaver barely have enough time to regen back up, and he's actually going back to base slowly behind that creep wave. You have to waste another Sakuchi to get back in lane. Pick up your GG branches first if you're gonna do that kind of shenanigans, dropping wards and whatnot.
Alright, well, he's going to get to the lane a bit late. Also not have the full mana for that. He's 1v1 against a Slark. There's a Troll versus Elderton mid. Troll, I would say, definitely with the edge here.
No. Oh, yeah, Troll.
Troll
Sorry.
has the edge. At the same time, Elderton will just look to bottle Crow. And he'll just look to spam down the creep wave with that. He's going to get himself an early plus 10 damage just by dropping an Astral Spirit.
Troll's gonna bottom Crow as well, so it's fine.
Quite likely, yeah.
I'm surprised that Troll has gone for his Whirling Axis at level 1, which there's no other one level of a spell that gives you more bonuses as a Berserker at level 1. It's like 100 HP, 3 armor, chance to bash.
If you're like Trilane versus Trilane or like expecting like a level 1 fight, maybe you want the Whirling Axis.
There you go, Whirling Axis or a little bit of harass.
Looks like he just wants to spam it, so we should be seeing a bottle come out fairly early. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Fissure, Illuminate. They,
Ooh, misses.
Yeah.
The Illuminate should be channel first, and then the Fissure should come. And then, you know, both of those spells kind of wind up on the same time.
And slightly mistimed that. This is OD Trilane, so OD not going to get quite the fast experience gain you'd normally hope for on an OD, which is something to sort of take into consideration for this Rattlesnake team.
At the same time, you know, random Essence Cross hopefully going to, Disruption into a Link, and looks like they're going to make it go. The Impaled not going to be there. The Fissure blocking them off, and now Missy perhaps in a little bit of trouble. He's not really in trouble.
He's got plus 42 damage.
He's got a double damage on him, basically.
Yeah. And it's, with all the lane, like, mind games, somehow OD still end up against a Razor, but in the Trilane versus Trilane.
Well,
at the same time, I guess for OD, the static link less relevant in Trilane versus Trilane for him. It's more like that 1v1 matchup where your last hitting is so crucial, but your supports can help you out in Trilane versus Trilane.
I mean, at the same time, that Shadow Demon is going to help you set up Link damage, and it looks like you're going to see it one more time. His supports are not there. The Impale's going to hit, and Earthshaker needs to be there. The right-click damage is going to go on Johnny. Johnny taking a ton of damage, but Mary taking a little bit more here as Lin is going for the kill. Oh, Fissure is going to give him the kill. Lin, the nice Astro.
This level 1 as well. I think they was maybe expecting a level 2. Astro Impaled, not on the Keeper of the Light. I don't think he had the damage, and Nick's Assassin goes down as well. Gets killed, gold gets split, 2 kills going to Rattlesnake China, and that was a disastrous
Well,
fight.
Tri-lane's done, right?
You gotta,
actually,
I don't think you can really change your lanes too
that's
much.
true.
You've
Yeah.
got no off-lane hero. Well, Slark, but he's safe lane. He does not want to change lanes. Slark's actually having a pretty rough time here against the Weavers, so 3 lanes being won by Rattlesnake almost, except for mid. Well, 2 middle lane, pretty much even for the time being.
Netro's got a little bit more denies. It's, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Not the biggest deal whatsoever.
Yep, and Elderton is getting pretty aggressive here. Gets himself the bonus damage. Every time he runs in, though, he will get hit by Whirling Axis, and then that miss percent kicks in as well.
Yeah, he's just looking for these plus damage to kind of deny and last it a little bit better. He's looking to get that level 6 Troll Warlord. You know, annoying as ever on that mid lane.
He's salving up after getting hit by one too many Astral Spirits. So we'll see things. I don't think we look towards any kills really happening on this middle lane unless it's a big misplay. But Weaver definitely has the capabilities to maybe go on this Slark before level 6, because Weaver harassing a ton here and Slark completely out of regen.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that Icy in the mid lane also hasn't picked up a point of natural order at level 4 at the very least.
Yep.
I mean, leveling his Psalms is nice. It's going to help you be a little bit more game harassed. But at the same time, you're spamming Astro so much that getting that 1 point gives you a little bit more damage.
Lua, top lane actually went for a bit of a dive there. Didn't quite get the kill and ends up taking a lot of harass.
Does he have a bottle crumb?
He just bought something. Yeah, it's going to be a bottle. So there's
Okay.
a bottle for Elderton as well as Weaver.
Yeah, Elder Titan is going to need that bottle crumb quite a bit. So Lua getting that bottle up top is slowing him down. YJ perhaps threatening to pounce in.
I see. We're going to make his way down towards this bottom room, but it looks like Shadow Demon going to get there first. Grab an illusion root. Just deny it from the Elderton. At the same time, Troll probably hoping to get that room for himself. He's going to have boots at base and no opportunity to bottle crow right now.
There's the link going on Johnny on the bot lane, but there's Tranquil boots already up here on OD, so that's actually a pretty big deal in this lane. He'd be able to run out of that link range. And U9 on the mid lane is actually doing a very, very good job harassing away. He's got Troll Warlord level 6. That means it's time to do a little bit of tower staging if he wants. Well, he's not going to pop it.
I'm about to say, you're not going to pop it in when you're just right-clicking this one
Right.
tower.
When Icy's off the lane, you know, going for a river, runes, when he's ganking, for example, that's when you can, in theory, threaten for a little nice chunk of damage on the tower.
Yeah, at the same time, he doesn't really hit all that hard. It's not like it's a DK where you can spam your ulti form to harass a tower. It's not quite as impressive, but maybe he even looks to meet up with his team at bottom lane and try and go for a bit of a roam around. But for the time being, the two mid heroes are just trading farm. Bottom lane, though, Fissure coming in. Nyx Assassin, is he actually blocked out here? It looks like he is.
Disruption's going to come through, and Impale's going to hit, and he's going to just jump to the left side, so kind of just random...
Weird Fissure. Meanwhile, top lane, Weaver gets a solo kill.
Ooh, time lapse backward to dodge the last hit on the tower. He's going to be fine. He's got the bottle as well, so very nicely done.
Luo's dominating this top lane. 31 CS to the 10 CS of Slark. And 11 denies on top of that. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they have managed to go in. This time, a Fissure latches in. I think actually getting the block as well. And WPCA, they're losing ground very quickly here in Game 2.
Yeah, 4-0 is the start, and I think Troll Warlord is the only person that's doing well, but really, what's a Troll Warlord going to do? I mean, he definitely could do a lot in terms of ganking, in terms of mid-game carry and whatnot, but we'll see. We'll see whether he could pull it off.
Delta Titan is going to get the 6-pent rune. Double damage rune spawning bottom. He's going to put down some more Observer wards for the Radiant team in just a second, I imagine. There we go. Puts one on the high ground at the bottom. And he's got a rotation coming in. Weaver, of all heroes, going to be looking for a gank here. And this is what you kind of need, because the miss percent's there, but Weaver can just get Shikuchi damage. Stomp. Uh-oh.
So Stomp's a little bit too slow, and the mischance going to come in. Luo. Well,
Okay.
thank you for the free kill.
He didn't have time left, so...
Questionable.
Troll... Yeah, Troll just too fast in the melee form. The bonus movement speed, he didn't get hit by the stomp.
It's just not that. The stomp not hitting is a big deal, but Weaver went in Sakuchi, and even if he popped out and Vis attack him, he wasn't going to do anything. 60% mischance. Unless there's some RNG going his way.
He can throw out a swarm and wait for another Shikuchi, but he can't be tanking the tower there. That's where it needed to be Elder Titan kind of in the front lines. He should have popped his DD rune and bottled up once or twice maybe, but he's now under taking a lot of damage here. This middle lane, Whirling Axe is coming out. Oh, they do hit.
Yeah.
They just clip him, but no further chase is going to come. He's got 900 gold. I want to see UU9 pick up like some phase boots or something here for the extra damage as well as mobility.
Phase is nice, but at the same time, you toggle so much between melee and range depending on your playstyle that it does make it a little bit awkward. The Fissure's going to hit, the Stomp's going to be there, and their splitter, if they even... No, they're going to pop the double damage.
Yeah, double damage combined with the bonus damage from the Astral Spirit.
Dang, it hurts.
Yeah, plus 137.
Yeah. Okay, so fairly nice, easy gank being done. But Rattlesnake, it's like, you know, they're fairly passive. They're going to just control the lane. They have heroes like OD. They're not looking to win the game right now. They're looking to... Oh, no, the Fissure not going to be there, but the Stomp should easily... There you go.
Yeah, with the help of the Fissure. And OD are going to come in and guarantee this kill. Keep like Illuminate actually getting it.
Yeah, I mean, right now WPCA is just feeling the early kind of outlaning.
Yeah.
Once the team fight happens, holy crap.
You think that... Oh, yeah, it's going to get even worse, you think?
Yeah, I mean, Rattlesnake team fight is absolutely just brutal.
And the one kill WPC got was a freebie from Luo. That shouldn't have happened. Meanwhile, bottom lane, there's a Sanity's Eclipse to finish off the Nyx Assassin after a Fissure block. That is brutal. 7 kills to 1. And Weaver is still just harassing the hell out of Slark at the top lane.
Oh, is he going to actually even go for the kill?
Well, there is that. Slark does have his ultimate. He may just be forced to pop this. Shikuchi damage.
I don't think Sakuchi hits Invis.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Throw a Swarm in a second if he wants to. Swarm will give vision, and right now, problem is there's no vision of him, so he's healing up with that Shadow Dance HP regen.
Actually, I'm surprised that Slug actually got so low in HP. If he's low, he could always just duck back into Fog.
Yeah.
And just get some little bit of HP regen.
We've got him anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, the Swarm misses.
Dire's top tower is
Comes a
under
little bit
attack.
TP, and he's out of mana at this point. He does have 6 charges on the Magic Wand.
Sentry Ward from Shadow
Got a
Demon.
wand, time lapse.
Dire's
Nice
top tower
spike.
is under attack.
He spiked right after Impale.
Oh, Fissure comes in. Gets Slark.
Okay, well,
All right.
Zach's been
That was unusual.
By the way, Sag, obviously Neo from Nirvana China
Yes.
played a lot of Earthshaker back in the days, and this game is like one of the biggest thing about Earthshaker playing Guild 1 is being in the right place at the right time, especially when they don't expect it. I guess that's true for a lot of support heroes. But look at that easy fissure kill. Got some easy blocks on the bot lane as well, setting up a ton of kills for his team.
Yeah, Ushik is so much of it. Yeah, it's like you say, positioning and just game sense, knowing which lane needs you, and being able to either protect teammates or set up kills. But right now, he's played fantastic so far. It's been Weaver Lua who's having a bit of an off game. It feels like.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't need to have a good game. His
Yep.
team is doing quite well, so you know it's fine.
Mech coming soon on the OD for Johnny. He's actually, I think he's got enough for it now, so you should see that mech flying out very shortly.
Yeah, he's been trying to use everything to proc stuff, using a Tranquil, using his buckler.
So use that now, man.
Yeah,
Dyer's
use it to
bottom
make his
tower
team push
is
faster.
under attack.
Exactly. Well, deciding not to just yet. But as far as his lanes go, we do see Sag once again rotating mid. He's picked up his first bracer. I say first bracer. Something that Chinese Earthshakers love to do is go this double bracer build. Even back in the Dota 1 days, they wouldn't look to go arcane boots. They wouldn't look to get a blink dagger early. They would be perfectly happy having 30 minutes and no blink on their Earthshaker, because this hero only has one skill in their mind, and that's fissure.
Yeah, I mean a lot of time if you want to drop an Echo Slam, you could just run in, tank a lot of spells while doing so, and then still drop the Echo Slam because you're a lot tankier than what they expect you to be.
And often Echo Slam's just used for solo kills.
Yeah,
It's one of those things you don't.
it's fine.
You're never looking for those big sort of team fight combo.
When I play Earthshaker, I Echo Slam for creeps.
Yeah.
Gotta get that value.
Huh.
Don't Echo Slam for creeps, guys.
I think it's a big mistake that like most people when they're playing this hero make, that they have to get a lot of farm and they have to get their arcane boots, blink dagger, and everyone sort of thinks the hero is about the ultimate when it's
It's really about the fissure.
yeah. This hero is picked for fissure.
Dyer's structures are fortified.
It's entirely because of fissure. The ultimate is just like a little bonus.
All right, teleportation up top here, but
Dyer's
Weaver's already
top
destroyed the
tower
tower.
has fallen.
Not sure what that TP was about. Are you really gonna chase down Weaver? Ooh, 9? I don't know.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Well, looks like Rattlesnake, they've got the T1 tower at top, actually just solo pushed by the Weaver. Now they're going to have 3 heroes in the mid lane. Keeper Light, Illuminate, followed by Fissure. They blast the creep wave. They want towers now, and with this, they're up 8 kills to 2. They've got a farm advantage. If they can start getting some towers, they will just get out of control. The gold lead already
Dyer's
convincingly
middle
in their
tower is
favor.
under attack.
Yeah.
6,000 gold at just 12 minutes in.
WPC wants to rotate in and maybe set up a team fight, but team fight's not where they want to take fights. They really need to gank, and that's where you look to your Shadow Demon, your Nyx Assassin to be a little bit more active. That was like one of the first smoke I've seen this game for WPCA. They need to actually... Ooh, the Stomp's gonna miss.
Yeah. It's not something you can't really ever rely on as an initiation tool. You need to sort of use it combined with a Fissure.
Oh,
He's got a regen. I think he's just happy to to throw spells, not really worry about it. Earth Splitter. I mean, I guess if a team fight breaks out, he's going to regret not having it.
Yeah, I mean, Astro and Stomp's already good enough. You don't really need Earth Splitter.
They're going to maybe make another go in this middle lane. T1 tower not deniable just yet. Just above the threshold.
Sagam smoked up as well. They're actually going for top. I think if you get a top and get that tier 2, it wouldn't be too bad.
Looks like they do want the troll. The T1 is so low, being close to the 9 range, but they're going to just sit. They haven't. It seems like they yet to decide. Just seeing on the near the high ground here.
Yeah, Echo, or sorry, Stomp, Fissure, Stomp, Illuminate. Oh,
That should work. No.
So tanky.
He had a ton of magic one charges as well, but that's the only way they get the Stomp to land is to combine it with a Fissure.
Yeah.
If they have Earth Splitter there,
That's true.
casually threw it somewhere else in bottom river. Weaver's going to join up at this middle lane, realizing, hey, there's tower money to be taken. Lua going to, I'm sure, love to steal that one if he can.
Yeah, Johnny's in here with the mech as well. This tier 1's going down, and I think they're going to go for a little bit more as well.
Yeah, Weaver gets himself some mana. The Chakra's there. They've got the Essence Aura as well. They've got the mech up. Sag just going to go into the front lines. He can just throw Fissures constantly here. Even with just Brace and no Arcane Boots, there's Essence Aura as well as Keeper Light Chakra to help solve his mana problems.
Lua playing aggressively. Nobody's getting Excellence procs. That's kind of a sad thing. Misty on the back line here.
Can they catch up? They haven't got really any chasing potential apart
Aside
from
from Earthshaker, right?
Well, he can't, like, if he's out of Fissure range, then you're out of Fissure range.
Right.
Like, they have no way to, like, cut the gap in half or something, like a Blink Dagger or, like, a Surge or anything like that.
Earthshaker's got his Arcane Boot now, so more healing for his team. There is going to be a Force App coming up next from OD.
Yep.
So there's that.
They go for the last tier 1 tower on the Dire side, which is going to be this bottom tier 1 tower. They're spamming down creep waves, and it feels like they have a game plan in mind. It's just this slow, methodical, tower by tower approach that WPCA just have no way of dealing with.
Yeah, and there's no reason for them to stop, I think. They could just keep going for tier 2s and stuff.
Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. WPCA, though, are grouping up at bottom lane. Looks like they may try and make a defense, but
oh my god.
Fissure, Stomp. Do we drop an Earth Splitter on this? Doesn't look like it.
It looks like we're going to see Ang coming in. Is there any Central or nothing just yet? Here comes the team fight. The Astra's going to hit everybody. They're going to go Earthshaker. Earthshaker still tanking enough. The Earth Splitter, though, is going to hit. And we have YJ walking in, just running in the front four lines. IC now is going to be a little bit trouble as well. The Stomp. Oh, it's going to hit.
Hit the Razor.
Oh, the Luminate's going to get. Oh my god, the Luminate just got a triple kill. Wow. That's kind of what happens when you have Echo Stomp.
Ultra kill.
Okay.
No. Is it going to happen? No. Oh. Johnny, man.
I Keeper Ultra.
Keeper Elder Titan. That's a legit combo.
It is. It really is.
Yes. Well, they may have killed off the Earthshaker very early on. Get the Elder Titan as well, but he did so much AoE damage there. And Keeper Light with a maxed out Illuminate. That gets him up to level 9 as well. That's ridiculous team fight. And you said it well. The laning stage advantage went to Rattlesnake. Wait till they start team fighting, and then that's what happens.
Yep. It looked pretty bad for Rattlesnake because they pushed without Sentry Ward, so hopefully that they will be a little bit more prepared. Yeah, Keeper of Light now, go Sentry. And judging the fact that he had such a goal lead, I would have just gone straight Necrobook or something. But obviously he's going to go for Force Staff, just safer, more defensive.
Yep.
A little bit riskier, or a little bit less risky.
Necrobook is nice and all, but like Helm of the Dominator is just...
and Troll's just a great helm buyer.
That's something which I feel needs to be... I guess the one counter is getting a Helm of the Dominator so you steal it back yourself, but...
I mean, come on.
It's just... I feel like a mechanic that shouldn't maybe exist for like a 5,000 gold item.
Echo Slam gets dropped. Not sure what that's... Oh, but the Stomp's going to be air. Oh, Earth Splitter.
2 seconds.
Earth Splitter!
He can't go for it, unfortunately. No. Yeah, Stomp will be wearing off. OD, actually, yeah, OD coming in from the side, so you're going to just banish himself. There's your Earth Splitter. Nyx Assassin Carapace dodges the damage, turns it around.
Fissure. One more hit. Yeah, there's going to be the hit, and they're going to just die from Mary. Mary's going to be dead as well. There's 1 kill. Looks like we have Razor stealing a ton of damage. They're going to get 1 kill in return on OD eventually.
He's still stealing. He's up to plus 129 damage. Earthshaker forces just straight up TP out of this one. Razor, stop hitting that Earthshaker. Find a new target. You can't, unless you're going to kill him before he TPs, no point continuing to attack him, man.
Stomp's going to get dodged here. YJ's going to get the easiest pounce in flight. Now I see a little bit of trouble. Yeah, it's going to be Luo. He's going to have to time-lapse back.
Well, Weaver's not done chasing here. OD's also going to force stop himself in. This will be the death of Razor, it looks like. Razor, Magic Wand is popped. Sleark with a leap.
Ooh! Nice dodge on the last attack here with his ultimate, and now the right click's going to follow through from Johnny. They're not going to get the kill either. Disruption's going to come in.
Weaver wants to chase down this Troll Waller. He's got Yasha, though.
Johnny bought back for this, and they didn't really get too much done.
Okay. It's a small victory for WPC, and right now they'll take any small victory they can, but this tier 2 tower of theirs looking like it may be going under siege here.
Yeah, I like the fact that they're trying to engage into this Rattlesnake lineup. Not exactly team fighting them. They're kind of going in and out, using the great mobility of their lineup. Having Slark, having Nyx Assassin really helps out. So if you never get Wombo combo, I think in theory you can win this team fight, because if you look at the end of the day, what reliable lockdown is there on Rattlesnake? It's just a fissure. So if WPCA could take advantage of that and kind of dart in and out from the side, back, flank them, backstab, I think they could actually take a really good fight.
I think the Slark is sort of doing okay in these scrappy-ish fights. He's 2, 3, and 3. He's slightly under farm, but I think if we can keep having, like you say, these sort of hit and runs, these just pokes and prods from the side, things can look okay. But unfortunately, Shadow Demon, he gets caught out here in the middle lane, may just have to disrupt himself. Weaver comes in as well, doesn't even get a chance to, and uh-oh. Static Link gets used and also immediately disjointed.
Yeah, Mech's gonna fly out here to keep Luo alive. Slark's gonna come back in. Earthshaker walking in, trying to grab the Echo or something. I'm not sure what that's about. The Fissure. He's still just tanky. Oh my god. And now the AoE spell flies. They get a 4-for-1 trade. Slark's on the run, but Slark gonna get Ash rolled. Gonna set up a... Ooh.
Immediate leap. Gets to the low ground, and he's gonna be just fine here. But the tier 2 tower, as well as WPCA's chances here in game number 2, they're not going to be okay, it looks like.
Again, I think Earthshaker walk in and they're like, oh, free Earthshaker kill. But he was just so tanky.
At the same time, he never even got off that fissure. He kept on like half casting it, canceling it, and he could have thrown it too. He was just like waiting for that perfect fissure that never came.
It's okay. He played the front line tank. Take Earthshaker, man.
Hey, well, your fissure does more damage in melee range. Does like 400 instead of 250.
That's true.
Extra 125 damage.
Also, not casting fissure does very little damage.
He hasn't got any points in totem just yet. He's gonna hit level 9. I was about to say level 9. You definitely want at least 1 point by that.
Shouldn't you get totem at 4?
I think it's like a moot point almost, because like you're so rarely.
Your mana pool is just too struggle.
And you're never really in melee range. I like the 2-1-2 build.
Okay.
Problem is then like your fissure does less damage and you're still rarely using a totem. Level 1 passive does nothing, really, it feels like, as far as stunning. Like if you have 1 in totem and 1 in passive, it just feels like your totem does nothing. Middle lane, Shadow Demon, he's got a disruption on the OD. OD actually is going to go for a bit of a retreat here. He wants to go onto Ahn, and Ahn on the Nyx Assassin. He's in trouble. Shadow Demon gets brought down by the Weaver. And
how does Rattlesnake not have a gem yet?
They bought one. They must not have brought it out yet. Where is it?
I don't know.
They definitely bought it. It's on the Weaver.
Okay.
I saw them buy a gem, and, well, Ahn is... Vendetta's wearing off. Oh, he gets the safety, though. He knows they're roaching, but knowledge is not power in this case.
Knowledge is power. He would know not to go into that direction and die. Yeah, Earthshaker is fighting solo. What? How is Slark? What? I don't know. It's actually leveling up Enchanto. What's going on here?
That's good damage.
Yes.
Alright.
He's got Blink Dagger Gold too.
Yep, we'll pick up a Blink, and now Earthshaker game on. I guess maybe less so the frontline tank. Elder Titan needs to step it up and play that frontline tank. He's got Treads, Drums, he's got an Ogre Club, he's probably going to have a BKB fairly soon. And I imagine with all these out towers, with Aegis on the Radiant side, they do look to break that high ground fairly soon. Weaver close to a Desolator, he's got 3.5k, so another 500 or so gold. And with Desolator, it gets a lot easier to actually push high ground, push tier 3 towers for Rattlesnake.
Yeah, there's just no hurry for Rattlesnake. They could just kind of slow things down. The Aegis on top, there's no prevalent item that's coming up. There is a Mask of Death. This is like the most interesting set of items I've seen on Troll Warlords. Like Yasha into Ogre Club, into Mask of Death, or Morbid Mask, as it's called in Dota 2.
It's the Yasha BKB build, but with a Mask of Death thrown in as well.
SMY, man. Yasha and good stuff.
Well, bottom lane, there's your engagement. It's going to be Earthshaker. There's your blink in just for a fish, though. He hasn't actually got his ultimate. He used that at top lane, and Johnny, he's in trouble, needs to do something, but he's not going to do so, and the Weaver is the one with the Aegis, so Johnny is going to be a bit unhappy about dying there, and the chase is now on. They want Slark. Slark going to get brought down. Keeper Light Illuminate, catching him mid-leap, and Razor in all sorts of trouble. Keeper Light actually goes down. The Fish are going to catch both these two heroes, but is there a block? And Elder Titan not going to hit the stun, and it looks like they are going to retreat to the high ground into their own base.
Ooh, Blink Enchant on the right click going on Misty. You need another Fissure. The Battle Trance going to use and turn around. Lou's already out of there with his ultimate.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They do a little bit of damage here to the tier 3. I think Lua maybe going to just... Yeah, he does not want to stay around too much longer. Elder Titan, though, just harass coming out. He's not really interested in doing too much more damage here, and unable to do so. All these three heroes fairly low in HP and mana. Weaver actually picks up a Demon Edge, so...
Alright, going for the MKB.
Yeah,
there's a 60%
the blind
chance,
from the Willing Axe. This is actually a nice choice here.
Alright, passing the bottle to Luo bottle to Regen. Good stuff.
Cool.
I'm surprised the fact that the Radiant team is out of mana that much, because with Chakra Magic as well as OD Orb.
Keeper Light, I guess, died there towards the middle of the fight, but... As far as, like, 23 minutes in, we're looking at a big lead.
20,000.
Yeah, 20,000. And this does not seem to be something that can be turned around, in my opinion. You've got a BKB coming on Slark. If they had double BKBs now, I could maybe see them having a small chance in a team fight, but they've still got another 3-4 minutes before they even have these BKBs. In mid lane, they're going to lose the Razor, it looks like. Earthshaker blinked in with just some stun. Weaver's there as well. Even dropping an Echo Slam, I'm not sure if that was entirely necessary, but I think he wanted to just guarantee the kill. And now they're going to look to go high ground.
Yeah, with Razor dead, and really lack of AoE to defend this, it's going to be tough. Now, Nyx Assassin coming back in, but he's going on Sax. Sax quite tanky. He's got 5 charges on the wand. Will be using them fairly soon. He does end up dying. Earth sort of gonna hit on U9. U9's gonna man by any bashes. No bashes just yet. The first hit bash is gonna come through the mech as well. It's huge AoE damage coming in. And this should be it. They're gonna get YJ. They can get one more as well.
Yeah.
GG coming out soon.
Only Nyx Assassin who's still standing. Be very surprised if they don't call it GG right now. And they're going to work on this tier 3 tower. Rax is shortly to follow. And, well, they lose it. Poor Earthshaker, but they win the fight. And they win the fight convincingly.
Yeah, Earthshaker was able to drop all of his spell before dying anyway, so not exactly the biggest thing.
Alright, well, tier 3 tower goes down. Rax's as well, it looks like. And WPCA, I feel like they've still got a bit of a way to go as far as improving it. They're trying out these unusual picks, but they just don't seem to have a clear-cut strategy in mind that's built around them. And this is by no means like one of the tougher opponents. They're going to be up against much scarier foes when they go up against the likes of IG, DK,
To me,
LGD.
is individual play. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
it's one thing to pick weird heroes.
And, you know, we've seen... What's a team in the past, like Rising Star and Rattlesnake, they pick a ton of weird heroes, but in times they could actually back it up with individual play. Right now, we don't see that from WPCA.
Yeah, Rattlesnake would go for their they started the Alchemist solo mid. They'd go for their like Clockwork, Darkseer, dual off lanes, and they would have some unusual things. But yeah, like you say, the individual play was there. It does seem to be lacking with WPCA. WPCB, I've got hopes for them though.
B, okay.
B. I don't know about top 6 finish, but I definitely can see them improving and looking like a solid team. But WPCA, I don't know. They just nothing seems to be clicking as far as the play, the teamwork, and just any sort of the game plan just isn't there. This is still their opening match though, so there's still a full season of matches ahead of them. And well, they seem to think this match not over yet, but it is a 25,000 gold lead. And looking at the total gold earned, it's 50,000 to 26,000. They're almost doubling. Like a 25,000 gold lead, if if you're like 50 minutes in the game, is like big and impressive. But this early on, when you're doubling your opponent's total gold earned, it's huge.
Yeah, and Rattlesnake says if you're not gonna call it GG, just we'll force it out. Asia is gonna run out, so Luo in theory might be in a little bit of trouble, but
yeah.
You can just buy back in time lapse into the fight. It's fine.
Yeah, no problem. And they want to go into this high ground at top lane, it looks like. Earthshaker positioning himself to try to get a good blink initiation, should he be needed. And there's a BKB on Icy, so Elder Titan ready to go as well.
Alright.
Elder Titan almost finds the Shadow Demon with a Stomp there. His Stomp now going to be on cooldown, but it's Weaver and OD just focusing on the tier 3 tower. They're going to try force an engagement from WPCA.
Yeah, WPC can't really engage though. They don't really have Gushin or AoE to back up. The best initiation is Disrupt or Impale from Nyx Assassin, and neither is actually really good at. And gets caught out and basically dead. 3 hits, and here comes Troll Warlord. Echo, not going to hit too much, and Fissure will though. They're going to focus on Misty. Misty's going to get burst down very easily. And that's gotta be true.
Yeah, it's a double kill going the way of Lua. Raxus to take a fall, and I think WPCA just want to enjoy the last few moments in the booth for their opening match here, as they must know it's over by now. Rattlesnake definitely know it's over. 30 kills to 10, but that does not tell the whole story. This was a full-on walloping here in game number 2.
Yeah, when you have one team that picks, you know, nothing but wombo combo team fight, but still retains having a better lane. Generally, wombo combo lineup, like AoE based lineup, have very, very bad lanes. But it was good enough for this game.
Yep, well, there you have it. It ends with WPCA calling GG 28 minutes into the game. It lasted a bit longer than game 1, but it was probably just as convincing as game 1 as far as Rattlesnake.
Even more convincing. Yeah. Doubling their goal, able to do so much. Luo feeding that early kill under the enemy tower was suspect, but you know. It's all good.
Yeah, Lua had 2 kind of suspect moves. I don't know that especially that one on the Troll Warlord mid. I think
Without time lapse.
yeah,
That's
the time lapse was up in 2 seconds. I think maybe it was just like a bit of a brain fart or something. But there we have it. WPCA lose 2-0 here at the group stage of the WPC, the Ace Dota 2 League, and Rattlesnake. They joined some of the big Chinese teams at the top of the ladder, but early days they've just played 1 match as of most of the teams here. And you can see Rattlesnake there. They don't seem too thrilled. I think they know this is a team they should be beating, and I think they'll tell them.
Oh, I don't know. It should be beating. Oh, you mean Rattlesnake?
Yeah, Rattlesnake should
Yeah.
be. And you can see them there in the booth, just
So, yeah.
pretty calm. They're like, yep, easy, just all in a day's work. They know there's much tougher opponents ahead for them, and that's going to be where it really matters. So
Cool.
Yep. We've got We Play Dota 2 action coming up next, guys. So be sure to tune in. I believe that's in about
Some PGG action.
2 hours, 4 hours. All right, 4 hours. So not for some time, guys. So
4 hours. We're starting at 10 today.
9:30. Yep, 9:30 for Californians who are still tuning in at the middle of the night to watch Chinese
You
Dota.
join us with Animal Fries and Double Double.
In and Out. What time does In and Out open at? You know, true Californian.
7? I don't know.
7 in the morning. Do they do
Breakfast.
breakfast? It's like burgers. I feel like they do lunch.
10? Damn.
Well, big shout out to those of you who have been up all night with us since 1 in the morning. But we're going to have a quick break, probably take a few naps, eat some food. We'll be back in 3-4 hours for We Play Dota 2. The retry PGG, his team having 2 matches. They're going to first go up against Team Liquid, and then they're going to go up against the super strong Dinosaurs. So, guys. Yeah, Rez are online. Lumi's Rez, he's been on Liquid. Alright. You're not talking to a mic.
I'm talking to Mike.
Alright. Well, you sound like shit.
Fuck you.